Hey, well, it's me, you know who I am. The Tenkaichi of Gaming. Has anyone ever felt like whatever you try to do, your best, it's just not good enough? Yeah. For a moment, I just want to be serious, just because of a few things that are going on. As you can tell, I look tired. Well, after the crazy weekend I had, can you blame me for being tired? Also, can you blame me for actually doing so many things all at once? All the projects I've been doing, and everything else. And, yeah, excuse me. So, technically, I just been doing a little bit of everything, namely work with this 4-in-1, or maybe 5-in-1, but a 4-in-1 nonetheless. I've been working my copier printer. I'm not sure about fax machine, but I'm pretty sure I've been working with the copier and printer. That's for certain. Also, the fact remains that I'm also an author. I'm struggling as that. I feel the people that I live with just don't seem to understand, let alone seem to care. Or even if they do care, I'm supposed to be respectful. Well then, try to explain to me how can I be respectful when you just don't respect what I do. I'm not just flustered about it. I'm very much ticked off. I'm ticked off to the point in which, for some reason, I don't know what to do. There's basically just the fact that what little I can do, not just for my household, not just for my family, but for anybody who knows me. I have been around. I have really been around. I swear. I swear to you, I've been around doing so much. I am really just tired. And, it's not easy, considering that, there's time and there's certain issues that you put into doing videos, or you're doing stories. In my case, doing stories, it takes time, and it takes, days. It might take months. It might take years. But I manage to do what I can, when I can, and however I can. I also have to point out the fact that I don't know. These past couple days, I've just been on edge. Very much on edge. Namely about certain things that are happening. I'm trying to basically get everything worked out within my schedule. And I mean, within my schedule, it means parts I need to put together, and commentary I need to think up of, and in all sense of the word, it just drives me that shit crazy. I feel that I'm taking on the way of the world. That's what it feels like right now. I feel like I'm taking on the way of the world. And partially, nobody gives a damn about what I do. I can understand that my folks are getting older in age. I can understand that. Well, you know what? So am I. The only issue is that I have a career that I'm working on. And as an author, I take my career very seriously. What most people don't know is that to make a story, one has to have an idea of how to make a story work. So most people, whenever asked, oh, do you have something? Oh, and there's gonna be mail.
You've got mail.
See? Junk. Oh. Not junk. No, this is junk. This is junk. In any case, the stuff that I usually do, I don't know. I feel as a Let's Player, I don't know what more I can do. You know, I can barely keep myself awake at the times that I need to do my parts and everything. I get exhausted, or I get flustered, or maybe a bit of both. I don't know. The problem is that as both author and Let's Player, it's a lot. In a community in which people are somewhat fickle about certain games, well, can't please everyone. I'm not here to please everyone. I know for certain that I'm not going to please everyone. It can never work out for me because, you know, the games I cover, they're not popular. Like, I remember some asshat sent me a comment on my page and saying, you should do Black Ops. Well, you know what? Fuck you. I don't do popular games. I don't do anything overrated. I don't do anything that is considered overrated in the slightest degree. I don't care for anything overrated. I don't even care for anything that is popular. Besides, this generation kind of sucks anyway. I'll tell you why this generation kind of sucks. Because you've got people who value graphics over story, or you know, certain things that makes the game, you know, a little bit more easier with little to no challenge at all. I like challenge. I like to drag a game out as long as I can. But rightfully so, I want to have to actually just play a game just because I have memories of it, or I just happen to like this game. It's my style and everything else. I mean, of all things, I demand to be respected in that aspect. That somebody is actually looking out for the older games, the games that brought the newer games into where they are. Problem is the players. That's the problem. The players, some players think, oh, well, you know, especially the new kids that show up. Oh, well, you play, why you play this old shit? It's so gay. You know what? Fuck you, okay? I don't do these games just because, oh, people want me to do it. No, it's because I like to do it. I like the older generation of games. They're more my style. Modern day, they're okay. But they kind of have wear and tear to it. I mean, not all games are like that, but certain games have wear and tear to it. And with certain modern day games, I just take my time with it. I'm in no rush. I don't want to just, you know, rush and, you know, like speed run it, you know. Like, this is me trying to speed run something. You don't see me speed run a goddamn game in all the years that I've been on fucking YouTube. All I have provided was necessary. All I provided was necessary entertainment for those who enjoy my work, for those who enjoy what I do. That's why I'm on YouTube. That's the reason why I'm an author. That's the reason why I do what I can for my family. And yet, for some apparent reason, I feel, I don't know, a sense of hatred, a sense of a bit of sadness, a bit of hatred, a bit of a little everything that's negative that is just welling up inside me, and I cannot take it. My brain is just basically just saying, so help me, if they say something, I am going to fucking leave. That's right, I'm going to fucking leave, and I'm just going to just say, you know what, I don't need this. I really don't need this. Because, I mean, I'm deserving of, I'm worth being, you know, being respected, right? Have I done anything wrong? Well, have I? It's a terrible thing, you know. And rarely do I ever mention this because, you know, usually I like to put up a brave face in the face of adversity. But, my God, I cannot stand it. I really cannot stand it. I've done what I can, and they need to understand. It's not easy being who I am. I cannot keep up with everything that's going on. I have problems of my own that I deal with that I don't mention. But yes, I don't really mention it, especially in Skype. I don't really mention them. And even when I do, well, are they worth talking about? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Because I easily get flustered. But this is the thing. For my friends, I listen to their problems. Therefore, hey, my problems can be put on hold. I listen to their problems because their problems are much bigger than mine. That's what I feel. Their problems are much bigger than mine. In comparison to what I usually do, I mean, as a friend, I know what's important. I really do. I really do know what's important, and I feel I'm not only the shield, but I'm also the sword. As far as my life is concerned, I am the shield and the sword and the axe, and everything that goes in between that. I take the pain, as well as I can dish out the pain. But sometimes a shield can be broken. Sometimes an axe can break, and sometimes a sword can break too. So the focal point. I've been trying my damnedest. My goddamn damnedest to be the best person that I can actually be. I'm worth something too, goddammit. And regardless, it has to be said, yes, I'm worth something. I don't know how much I'm worth, but I know I'm worth something. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry if this sounds like a rant. But there's so many things going on with me that most people just don't know and they need to know. From is that comparison to what their problems are, mine isn't worth talking about. Only because, hey, I'm just me. I'll listen. Put my problems aside because I'm just being who I am. So, my apologies for this being a rant of sorts. But you know how it is. Frustration can be a sheer bitch. And sometimes I need to unleash the dark side, and the dark side must come out. Because I cannot stand on one side of being right and trying to be nice, and that nice side can be taken advantage of. And you guys know what I'm talking about. So yes, that other side, that rough part of me, it has to come out. And it has come out. And if I apologize for if I sound that rough, my apologies. I'm usually not like this, but it has to be said. But yeah, frustration. Frustration. It doesn't mean I have to take a break or anything. It's just I need to let it out. It needs to be said. I need to vocalize. But anyway, I'm okay. How about you? Anyway, this is the things that I'm going through now. This is just what is actually going on with me. So I'm a fucking mess. I know it. Even though I may look good on the outside, the inside I'm a fucking mess. Probably even worse off. But then again, hey. I survived getting killed by a woman. And I survived the worst of it. So, yeah. So, in the case of that, my apologies for being so upset and frustrated and everything else. Just I've been going through a lot. And just today, just stuff just set me off, and you know, lightning bolts and volcanoes erupting, skies opening and raising the fist on high, and you know, it kind of sounds like well, let me play it for you. It sounds a bit like, I still got time to do this. It sounds quite like this. This is how I'm feeling right now, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds like this. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's the inside of my brain right now. It's just like that. It sounds like that. And all it is, one person just to say one thing straight out of order. Straight out of order. And that's it. So with that, folks, yeah. I'm Ichigo Musco, and for once, I am clearly off the headset. See you around with more videos.